Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, The Endless Paths. We're back down on level 13. I'm going to actually promise to finish this particular level this time. Fucking I immediately walk into a cane wheeler encounter. Let's back up and try to deal with this as I've come to expect. I'm going to quick save, because let's face it, these things generally kick my ass. And I'm hearing a lot of them. They're like crying. It's like the worst sound ever. Oh crap, there's a lot of these things. No, 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 no. Let me move back. Alright, there we go. Wow, that's a lot of them. Okay, come on. No, no, no. Okay. So what can we do here? First of all, let's get the fox on this one if we can. At least they're all cane guilas and they're not like a mix of those and the animats. Because when it's a mix of those and the animats, that really bugs me. So that will let us go ahead and use some area of effect spells. Hopefully to great effect. I'm going to try and burn these things down as much as I can. Oh, god damn it, everybody's paralyzed. At least I got my AE heal up before I got paralyzed. Okay, Durance. You paralyzed? Yeah, he's still paralyzed. Boom, and he's no longer paralyzed. I guess I can heal. Is everybody else still casting? Yeah, everybody else is supposedly still casting. Even though I keep getting freaking paralyzed, and Eddar's almost dead. Is Eddar paralyzed? He's paralyzed. Okay, I need something against paralysis. I've never been able to find out what spell prevents paralysis here. I am definitely going to have to get Eddar's defenses back up. What can we do? Am I still seriously casting that on RPG Crawler? It's because the paralysis stops my casting, doesn't it? Should I stack a Moonwell on me? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. When in doubt, Moonwell plus Consecrated Ground. Alright, tell me I managed to cast it. Yes, I did. I did. Not a problem. Blast of Frost. Sometimes I wish that it just called these spells by the D&D names, because like 90% of them are just modeled on D&D spells. Come on, get the burning blood up or whatever. Do I have anything that will affect just the enemies on Durance? Oh yeah, the same thing I used last time. Spark the souls of the righteous. There we go. This is probably the least efficient way of doing this fight. But I'm doing it anyway. Damn. RPG Crawler's about to get his ass kicked. Crucible of the Soul. And more lightning. Yeah, the problem is they teleport around and they paralyze you, which is like the two worst things to have in a row. Wait, am I actually living through this? Well, RPG Crawler's down. The rest of these ghosts are down. Alright. So the area of effect stacking actually helped. Let's get slow mode turned off. Throw everything in the stash and continue on our way. And RPG Crawler is now maimed, which is bad. So I'm going to have to use one of my camping supplies already. Go ahead and hit it.
Hey.
Everybody should be fixed. Let's head up.
I'll stay out of
scouting mode. See, I have no idea what's up here. Oh, some sort of wall. Let's talk to this spirit. A hazy form stands before you. From time to time, the blurring features resolve into what you take to be an elven man. I can't do this anymore. How am I going to explain? How can we possibly give him what he wants? The spirit speaks in quick, hushed bursts of Ingwethan and shakes his head as if to answer his own questions. He's going to kill me. He's killed so many. Why should he stop here? Who are you? Oh, yeah, they can't hear you. You just pretend to talk to them. He has brought so many people down here. I hear such terrible things from the upper floors. Even here, these constructs. I cannot sleep. I think sometimes that I will wake and find myself inside one of the animats. Will I even know? Will it not be like waking one day to find myself blind and mute? What does he want? What we cannot give him. Even after all... So he did understand me that time. Okay. Even after all this time, there is so much we do not know. He wants his son, the boy he knew, whole and preserved, returned to him. But people, souls, they don't always remember. Who's to say his son will remember being his son at all? Remember his father's face? I have seen mothers forget their children. Okay, how could you do all this? Are you still loyal to Od Nua? Of course, I am a devoted servant. I didn't mean, please. I've never meant that I would ever renounce my oaths. Do you know the way past the speaking door? I know the oath, of course. We speak it every day. I am servant to Od Nua. My sword arm is pledged against his enemies. My soul is sworn to his purpose. Sworn. Alright, so that tells me how to get through there. But first, let's see if we got anything in here.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Alright, here's the issue. We got a door here, and then we've got a door here that I haven't been through. I think that other door is locked. I can't actually get through it. Well, let's try and open this. No. No. No? Oh. Oh, wait. I gotta go through here. This is the door that he just gave me the answer to. I'll see you when I get there. Alright, I'm back at the door, so let's try and put some of that newfound knowledge to use. I am servant to Od Nua. My sword arm is pledged against his enemies. My soul sworn to his purpose. I thought earlier on that this door was turned inward by his enemies. So if I follow that, then actually number 4 should be the thing. I am enemy to Od Nua. My sword arm is pledged against his followers. My soul is sworn to this purpose. Fortunately, I don't think it matters. The voice seems to draw in breath. You hear the rumble of stone. And the door slides open. The crystals to either side of it dim, and with the light go the voices, fading first into murmuring whispers and then into silence. The path is clear. And yeah, so it was the opposite because that door had been repurposed to keep Od Nua down there. Good thing I remembered that. Wow. That might have sucked if I hadn't.
Alright then.
There's probably some sort of boss fight in here. I don't know. That's generally the case. Yeah, Guardian of Od Nua. Fuck. Well, fortunately, it's already up and center. So let's get our front line set up. Sagani. RPG Crawler's good where he is. Horavius. And then we'll just move Eder up and have Eder pull. We'll fight him in the doorway, whatever this is. What is that? Ah, that's a big one. Holy crap, there's a bunch of them! Oh, it's a large animat. Okay. Oh, holy crap. Look at this. Alright, let's get Grieving Mother into melee mode. And get on this one. We're gonna have to focus fire on these things. This is not looking great. This is not looking great. I'm gonna have Durance move up a bit, and then drop a consecrated round. Sagani. We'll try and take these Cain Guilas down first. There we go. Oops. No, Grieving Mother. You don't need to chase him down. Oh no, Eddar's getting his ass handed to him now. Come on. Use your defenses. There we go. So this Cane Guila is near death. Hopefully we can get it down real quick. Because the Cane Guilas will... The Cane Guilas are the ones that are going to cost me the fight. Everything else is a straight tank and spent kind of thing. But these Cane Guilas, they seem to be healing themselves. I don't know how. And they can paralyze everything. See what I mean? This thing immediately healed itself. So I gotta find some way to take it down. What do I have that's any good? Bounding missiles, I guess? Oh, and I'm paralyzed. Fucking A. Okay. Paralysis is over. Let's take this Cane Guila down. Gotta take at least one of them down. Okay, it's injured. It's injured. It's badly injured. It's near death. Come on, go down, go down. Die. And it's dead. Thank God. Next Cane Guila. Injured. Badly injured. Near death. And it's down. Alright, now we can rest a little bit easier. Now that the Cane Guila is down, I'm not going to be chain paralyzed. So, I'll switch Eddard back to tanking the Guardian. Grieving Mother's going to run around here and get on these animats in the back. Durance going to get another Consecrated Ground up because everybody's getting their ass beat. Sagani is going to go after this animat. Where's the fox? Is the fox dead? No, the fox is still alive. We'll go after the other animat with the fox. RPG crawler on the animat I'm aiming everybody at. And fuck it, let's turn Haravius into a cat. Come on. There we go. Now we should tear through these things. Oh, RPG crawler's getting his ass handed to him, as usual. Okay, RPG crawler. Can you move back up here? Yes, you can. Alright, this should be a lot easier now. All we need is for Eddard to just continue to be able to tank that. And he should be able to tank that. There's no reason for him to fail to tank that. Alright, it keeps going down to injured and then healing up. I don't know what's going on there. It's down to injured. Come on. Badly injured. Oh, fuck. Eddard, what are you doing? Keep it under control, Eddard. Let's knock it down. Okay, back to this. This is near death, and it's down. Alright, I got this fight in the bag now. It's actually not as hard as the one I started the last episode with. This fight was actually easier.
Good shot with this.
And that's down. Let's focus fire on these animats. Eddard. I guess I should get another Consecrated Ground up. Just so Eddard can continue to attack. Or continue to tank. The Guardian of Od Nua is down to injured. But I'm totally not focusing on him. I'm getting these other guys down first. Because it looks like they'll be easier to kill. Come on, get everybody up here except for Eddard. It looks like they'll be easier to kill, and the less time they spend hitting me, the better. And Eddard is... I don't know. Eddard's getting his ass beat, but that's what we pay him for.
I shall end this.
Okay, and Durance... I don't know what Durance is doing. I don't know what Durance is doing. Get on his last animat, and then we'll take the Guardian out. Well, it's going a lot faster than I thought it would. Let me take slow mode off. Because this is just a basic fight now.
I wish.
There we go. Something I've done a zillion times. And it's down. So what did that get us, aside from access to the area below? We've got the Edge of Reason, a one-handed battle axe. Which I don't know. I'm going to loot it on Eder, and then I'll investigate the stats on it shortly. Sure, I got nothing else worth taking.
Of course.
Let's go around the edge here. Any loot? No, I don't want to go all the way around there. I thought that was an adjacent room. Okay, so we've got stairs down. A suspicious-looking throne.
I'm on the trail.
Come on, tell me I've got some hidden treasure here. That was a boss fight. No treasure? You're shitting me. There's no treasure there. Oh well. Yeah, let's look at the Edge of Reason real quick before I go down. It's slower. It does more crit damage, but aside from that, it is totally not worth it. So, we'll just keep it in our inventory for now. Heading down to level 14. Alright, I've reached level 14. It looks like a relatively small level. Bears a quick save. Let's go forward under stealth. I can loot that. There's an Adrabanya. I go the long way around here. Check out the side passages first. A potion of major endurance. I'm going to grab that. We're going to pop it into a quick slot real quick. Because that should be able to come in real useful.
Hey.
I don't use many potions, I'll admit it. And this is the master staircase? Yeah, let's hit this so that we unlock it. Yay. And, go the other way now. Yeah, on the one hand, I understand why there's small levels like this, but on the other hand, if you've got a 15-level dungeon and then, like, 4 of your levels are just, like, one room, I think it's just basically an 11-level dungeon. Damn. That sounds intense. There's some sort of glowing portal and a central Adra spire. Grab this real quick. Oop. Another potion of major endurance. I'm going to throw that on endurance this time. Because that way I can always raise people.
Hey.
Was that the entire level? That's just a glowing Adra stone. Alright. No idea what this is going to do, but I'm going to try it. Oh, cutscene. The shade emerges like a wound in the world, split open to reveal a hollow darkness. Beneath a writhing crown of shadow lies a gleaming mask, bearing the visage of an older man. The silver face turns towards you, features cold and still. From within the sockets of the mask's eyes, guttering fires emit their eerie light.
Who are you? Would you abandon your king? Take up your sword! To battle! The enemy has come!
I am RPG Crawler. I have come in search of the master below.
Then you are no lost soul of mine. No soldier. I have no power over you.
And good of you to realize that.
But neither have you found your quarry. For before you is Od Nua, king in life of a great people. Master now of nothing.
Alright, you built the Endless Paths.
The endless paths. 1,000 hands toiled to create it. But it was my voice, my will, that directed them. The great work of our age.
Okay. Ah, fuck. You're not gonna voice the whole thing? Don't do this to me, game. I got no reverb, so sorry. Or it would have been if they had only allowed me to finish, if they understood that from such rotted foundations could emerge a wondrous achievement. That the same curse I sought to cure afflicted them in turn. That my son might, from one moment to the next, be lost to me is abomination. He wants only that I should be proud of him. How can a father convince his son that he might accomplish nothing, and still be the light of his life? How, if he is gone? So many hours and days spent wondering. If I had been there but a moment earlier, if I had stopped him from leaving that morning, if I had only known that I would never see him again.
Lost, treading these endless paths, these regrets, with him forever moving out of reach, into some darker place, away from me. Have they loved nothing in all their lives? Lost nothing? Wives, husbands, children? Might I not show them then the agony of it?
Alright, I'll go with diplomatic, as usual. I understand your grief, but why all this? It did not start so. How could it? I was mad with grief. I summoned workers, mages, servants. We plunged headlong into our quest. I could not see for tears. And at first, nothing. Feeble efforts, false starts, days of nothing, and all the while I was certain I was losing time. I gave permission that we should try new methods, that we should bolster our knowledge of the soul. And with these barbarous acts, we begin at last to learn, to find the edges of that veil. My people told me they could find my son, but we still had not the means of extracting him, safe, intact. And at last, when the discovery was at hand, we were betrayed. All that we had paid, the lives lost, the taint upon our souls, all for nothing. They destroyed the Titan, cleaved him from his roots.
I will never see him again. Even in death, we have been more wholly separated than if I had never known him. He will have forgotten me. Have I not paid? Have they not cost me all I had?
Alright, we'll go rational. If I am to keep my stronghold, I must deal with the master below. I have no interest in your statue. The keep will not be yours while that presence remains, and you will not defeat it. The caverns will be filled once more. They will boil up the steppes. All your kith and kin will die. Leave this place. Forget our names while you are able. It seems fitting that you're trapped like everyone else down here. It may be so, but I am whole yet, unless you make it otherwise. You have wronged a great many people. Yes, I know it. How could I not? I remember that as well. I have had so many years to think on all of it, to remember. Ah, is not the chamber binding you? It is not the chamber binding you, it is your rage, your grief. That is... No, I have tried to leave this place. I would go to my son. I would let nothing stop me. You are lying. The souls here, they're all trapped within the moment. They cannot free themselves. It is the same with you. No! There we go.
It is not my doing. It cannot be so simple. I will drive the invaders from the halls. I will go down those final steps, and there, finish my great work. None will stop me.
Look around you. There are no invaders. Od Nua turns, regarding the room, and then his fiery gaze settles back upon you. No, you will go from here and bring them with you. Bring the mob again, with blade and fire. They will destroy all I have worked for. They will steal my only hope. Will we allow the rabble to strike us from this world, to steal my son from me a final time?
Up, soldiers, up! Conquerors of death! Children of the wheel! Andara! Riomara! Esarna! Keep them from the statue!
And it looks like I got a fight. Oof. The ghosts. Alright. Oh, wait. I got a lot of... Alright, looks like I've got a major fight to deal with. So let's examine this. Real Mara, I have no idea. She looks like one of those Banshee people. Andal looks like a Spectre. Isnar looks like a Spectre. We've got some miscellaneous blights, which don't mean shit. I should have moved all my people back here before starting. Come on, move everybody. Keep running. Keep running. Just keep disengaging. Come on. Oh, fucking A. Well, clearly I can't disengage this fight. Let's take down Od Nua first, I guess. I'm gonna wipe, aren't I? I am gonna fucking wipe because I didn't have my party set up. Alright. Let's get a second Consecrate Ground up. Damn, Eddar's about to die. I mean, just straight up die. There's some Cainguilas. There's some Wind Blights. Burns is way the fuck back there. He's paralyzed. Everybody's paralyzed. This is basically over right now. I've wiped. I'm still standing up. Alright. We've got to prioritize our attacks. The Wind Blights are the easiest to take out. So we'll go after this Greater Wind Blight. Half the party's still paralyzed. Oh, damn it. Eddar's the only one that can move and he's almost dead. I think he is. Nope. Let's get his defense up. I hate it when I get into a fight and I haven't set my people up. It's annoying. I'm trying to strategize here. I haven't been through this fight before. I had no idea what I was going to do. I'm going to just let myself wipe and reload and try to pick it up properly this time. Because all of this here, I can deal with if I have my people actually set up and not just have them appear in the middle of my group. Because there's only like 2K Nua, or there's only 2 of those Banshee things, and then there's the 3 named 2 Wind Blights. Yeah, this fight should not be that hard. All right, well I've got my people set up. And I've discovered accidentally while breezing through trying to fight this thing again that you don't have to fight him. So let's go ahead and follow this conversation.
Who are you? Would you abandon your king?
We'll go ahead and go
Take
with
up your sword to battle.
What are you, spirit?
You forget
the face
of your
okay.
lord?
Before you is Od Nua, king in life of a great people, and I've already been through that. If you are not a master in this place, who is? Something with a longer reach, for I can do nothing outside this wretched chamber. The stone is like an anchor. Many souls
do pass from time to time into this place. The Audra draws them deep, and there they are consumed, but not by me.
So he's not the one sending invasions against my castle. Something dwells in the place beneath us, and there feeds upon my people, as it did when we drew breath. It is an old, ancient thing, and you will not conquer it any more than we could conquer ignorance. Od Nua suddenly shudders, and the shape of him seems to warp and twist. The tines of his dark crown grow long, and the surface of his mask ripples like molten ore.
None walk there save Od Nua's line. You will not tread in that place. Not there.
What's down there? All the souls the paths have ever known, bound still to the Audra, waiting for their chance at rebirth, or else trapped within the fragments. My son, somewhere, he must be. How are you still here? Is it so strange? I can sense the power in you. You must have seen by now the limits of the shroud, how easily one slips its shackles if pressed. My son did not have the time, perhaps, to. It was so fast. His soul went swiftly into the stream, but I could find it again. I did find it. I was so close. And then, the invaders, the mutiny, traitors all, coming to smash the machines, the crystals. They had no thought for the lives spent, the progress we had made. To rip a soul from the afterlife, to return him to my arms, I was so close. The mob slew my most faithful. Then came for me, a blade in the stomach like any common dog. But I robbed them of their trophy. My body, at least, would not be parted from this place. I cast one final spell. You sealed yourself in here? Nothing so precise. I meant only to die in some manner that hindered them. It was not pleasant, if I had had time to think. I did not imagine I would be trapped. What force could hold me? Yet every effort I expend to leave this place, there are times I can sense that what lies above, but never below. And what happened? There was pain. I woke up sometime later. Woke, or else just became aware that I was in the world again. I botched that, didn't I? That I had sight, and hearing, and memory. Always memory. This chamber, I recall, the final moments, and in recalling them, I am returned to my power. It is tempting sometimes to remain thus, to be some semblance of a king. If not that I remember all else too, the hurt of dying, the loss, I feel as keenly on the day my son was taken from me. Should such things too not be claimed by time, as our words, our art, and lives have been? Is this memory so cruel that time dares not touch it? For 2,000 years I have stood upon the precipice of victory. I cannot retreat nor cross. I am anchored to the very stone I shaped to shield my corpse. And all the while he is there, just out of reach, beyond me. Before you is Od Nua, king in life of a great people, in death master of nothing. Alright, I'm going to ask him why he sent beasts to attack. What are you that I should concern myself with your life, when they have trapped me here? I cannot cross the threshold, the way is barred to me. He is out of my reach even now. They have broken it, my statue, my memorial. The vein is severed and I am parted from the source. And yet something dwells in the place beneath us, and there feeds upon my people, as it did when we drew breath. An old, ancient thing. You will not conquer it, any more than we could conquer ignorance.
None walk there
All right.
save Od Nua's line. You will not tread in that place. Not there.
Try be calm, I mean you no harm. You can do nothing I would not suffer gladly to keep you from that place. Do you think to fool me? We have suffered too many traitors. You would only be destroyed, as swiftly as any other soul which ventures there. I cannot risk that you should meddle with a statue. No, I will not allow it.
But you see them. What remains of them? As the Mad One did before you. As I do. My subjects. My people.
Alright, you built the endless paths. I went
The
through this. Already went through this. Okay. I gotta figure
Have they
something
loved
else.
nothing in all their lives? Lost nothing? Wives? Husbands?
Alright, you're trapped here? I am bound to this place, or else cursed with it. I do not know. I have tried to pass beyond the steps. The memories come upon me. I wake here. I have whiled away centuries in that fashion, half awake. But in time I wake. I always wake, and I am here.
Have they loved nothing?
Is that your justification? What did they make of their grief? Nothing. None of them dared. None tried. I had the vision, and the people followed me. They believed. They knew what I promised. And if some came only to test their knowledge, at least they contributed to our understanding. We came so close, you do not understand. The frustration of it has only festered in me. I cannot cease thinking on it. Every moment I have lost.
Have they loved nothing in
I
all
say
their
he doesn't
lives?
deserve any
Lost
sympathy.
nothing.
You see the hollow remnants, the empty, pointless cruelties. You do not see what came of it, the things we learned. It did not start so. Okay, already been through this. Okay.
I will never see him again. Even in death.
If I am to keep my stronghold, already been through that. Perhaps your son's spirit still remains here somewhere. You think the possibility does not rule my thoughts? I have been bound as surely as if I intended it. Is an irony that I have reflected upon for longer than you have walked the world, and now you think to counsel me? You are trapped here by your own grief. We'll do lore this time. What would your son think to see you now? Oh, fuck. I don't know. I thought that I had done this before already. This is a different path. He would not know me. What they have made of me. You will not speak of him. You do not know him. You have murdered hundreds of innocents for his sake. Would he thank you for it? No, never. With a sound like the cracking of ice, fractures emerge in Od Nua's mask. At your feet, frost begins to creep across the floor, spreading outward. I have destroyed myself, long before the people turned on me. There are deeds which scar the soul, injuries that will not mend. They will last into the next life. If I go now, he will see them. Let him judge for himself, benevolent. The dark shape of Od Nua's spectre shudders and heaves. The air around you grows cold until frost has begun to form across the tiles. The shadows seem to draw light into themselves, threatening to plunge you into darkness.
End then. At last.
And I talked him... Maros. I guess that's his son's name, Maros. And, I basically talked him into committing ghost suicide so I didn't have to deal with that big-ass fight. Now, maybe I missed some loot or something from that fight. I don't know. But quite frankly, I just want to get on with this. Now, supposedly, the way should be cleared. Yep. And the stairs lead down. But, for now, that will be enough for this episode. This is the RPG Crawler with Pillars of Eternity. As usual, if you like what you've seen, like, comment, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye.